Now, to many, sex and religion don't mix, and a Georgian author's learning that to his cost with his explosive new book. Its storyline mixes faith with explicit scenes, and even its title has turned The Last Supper into an offensive Georgian word. As Irina Galushka reports, it's stirring passion, debate and calls for changes to the law on protecting religion.
That's the man that started it all. Film him.
It's your cameraman who started the fight. You have staged this provocation.
Tempers flying, punches thrown around. This is a confrontation between liberals and members of a radical religious group, Orthodox Fathers, live on the local TV channel Kafkasia. Arrests and more mayhem followed after 8 members of the religious group were apprehended and given prison terms for attacking a cameraman and several liberal activists. At the heart of the scandal is a book that was released in Georgia just days ago. Provocative even by Western standards, the book has an obscene title and is filled with incestuous undertones. Part of the plot focuses around 2 homosexual lovers engaging in oral sex in a camp, while the national anthem plays on the radio. The author, 20-year-old Irakli Beysadze, fled to a remote village right after the book's unveiling, fearing for his life. Independent studio GNS was the only media source Irakli agreed to meet with. The interview was shown on the same local channel where the fight broke out between liberals and Christian conservatives.
I received threats through email, phone calls and on Facebook, so I had to do something to keep myself safe.
When the book was presented at the Chavchavadze State University, all hell broke loose.
And you call yourselves judges protectors?
We believe presentation of such books should not be conducted at a state university. Yet we believe any violence in this regard is unacceptable.
The head of the Orthodox Fathers, Malhaz Gulashvili, has fled to Russia, saying his family has started receiving threats following the incident at the TV channel. His supporters claim the country and Orthodox faith are in danger.
We want to free our people from this filth. We are protecting our faith, our patriarch. We are protecting the integrity of our people.
Meanwhile, literary critics believe the uproar is simply much ado about nothing.
The book has a right to exist in a B category, nothing more, but it has been turned into a social scandal. For this to happen, the book would have to be written by someone at least like Salman Rushdie.
The thing is that Georgia is trying with all its might to show its involvement in Europe, and that's where all these so-called European values come from. Because for Georgia and other Caucasus states, these ideas are unfamiliar and even inappropriate. It's an attempt by Saakashvili's government and his supporters to show that Georgia has the same issues as Europe.
Church and state are virtually inseparable in Georgia. 3/4 of the population are Orthodox Christians, so it's not surprising the scandal has reached gargantuan proportions in Georgia, overshadowing relations with Russia and the upcoming elections of the Tbilisi mayor. The book has flown off the shelves within hours, but since the publishers promised a second edition, the scandal is far from being over. Irina Galushka, Tbilisi, Georgia.